I missed it. I was sick, things were delayed, I'm still delayed, but I'm here nonetheless. We are now in the sun in Virgo, but at least I'm trying to catch up. All right, so we're gonna catch up here. Now I follow Vedic sidereal astrology. I don't follow tropical Western astrology, so there's probably kind of a big difference. For a lot of you that are just new, coming in, saying, what's going on? What do you mean belated? You know, Leo was a couple months ago, you know, whatever. In Vedic, I know. So like I said, I'm a little late. But part of September and the later part of August in Vedic is Leo. So for those of you that have that sun birthday, this is kind of where it's coming in. And then I will be getting into Virgo, Vedic sidereal sometime next week. So you're gonna get 2 full readings. Now I usually have extendeds, but this one is gonna be a full reading. So I'm not gonna stop after I get so far and do the extended in my website. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the extended for free. So you can kind of get a look at what my extendeds might look like on the other side. All right, Leo, so let's just start with love. You guys have such big hearts. I mean, of course you have a love interest. You gotta love someone. Hey, Karen, love and light to all, babe. Yes, yes. So, Spirit, please guide and direct me for the lovely Leos. All right, let me know what's up with them. All right, let me know what's up. All right, what is up with the Leos? I think you guys literally, the sun just left your sign. I want to say yesterday or the day before. Yeah, so within the last 3 days, I'm thinking it could even be today. I don't know, but that's when your sun left your sign. But you have a lot going on, Leo. You have Venus, Mercury, Mars, and Sun right close to you, which is 12 houses away. It's going to be a big... Actually, it's 11 houses away, isn't it? Yep, it's 11 houses away. So you guys are actually going to... No, it's 12 houses away. I'm sorry. I'm still having COVID brain fog. Honestly, my mind's been a little weird since I got sick. But I'm getting through that. But 12 houses away, you have a lot going on in work. So right now, you're getting a little bit more creative at work. You're having more of a sense of humor at work. Things are lightening up. There's definitely some conflict somewhere. You want to do more at work. You might want to work more hours. You definitely want to make more money. And you may even be thinking about a legal battle or some kind of a battle about what you want, a battle of desires, okay? And you may even have a little bit more sexual intensity at this time. So you may be feeling a little bit turned on. You know, that happens to a lot of people, but it's your energy right now. A little bit more turned on than normal. But maybe you have to work on the romance. You know, it's hard to get the mood right, you know, and it's like when you do it, it doesn't feel like the mood is right. So there's a little bit of conflict there, but a lot of desire in many areas of life, but especially in love, romance, and work. A lot of desire there. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on with Leo in love? Let's get a look at love first. Show me Leo for love. All right, show me Leo for love. Show me Leo. Okay, so I'm thinking this will be a masculine Leo energy. This will be a feminine Leo energy, okay? All right, feminine Leo energy. Whoops. All right, so we got some bonus ones. Okay, bottom of the deck for the Leos, magic is in the air. You guys definitely, this is a lot of the sexual energy, honestly, is what I feel here. Magic, just feeling turned on, feeling like you're, you know, it's that time of the of the cycle for you to maybe even reproduce, or maybe you want children, you know, you're thinking about it. I think you get really excited about this time of year. Fall might be one of your favorite times of year. Just feeling energized, honestly, and very, very creative. And you know, your sign is known for creativity. So that does make sense. Let's get a card for the feminine side of the Leo energy. Maybe just the bonus card for love, period, with the romance angels. Doesn't have to be feminine. Okay, bottom of the deck over here for love is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, Leos, you experience more love today. That's something to remember. So a lot of you guys are definitely, I do think, working through forgiving the past that you've created and the past that you've experienced. It looks like there's a lot of pain in your life. It's very hard to get over. You really have to let that go. Otherwise, you're going to miss out. You know, I have a Leo uncle. He's going to miss out on a relationship with his mom if he doesn't get over the past. Because every time he sees her, he brings up the past. And they have an argument, and he just stays away for another long period of time. So that kind of just goes to tell you, Leos, just, you know, in love and relationships, you've got to forgive. You have to learn your lessons. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on some really amazing love. Now, since your house is the house of children, we'll get a card for children in a little bit, just to kind of see what's going on with that. But let's take another look into relationships. Pull some more cards. Okay. Leo, give me a little bit more of this story with love. Give me more about the story with love for the sign of Leo. Spirit, please show me through my tarot cards the sign of Leo. Show me Leo in love. Okay, so we have 3 of Cups, holiday time frame, celebration, birth announcements, wedding announcements. We have Leo in reverse, Queen of Wands. Give me another energy for love. Ooh, and we have the Emperor, fathership. There's definitely I felt it. I was like, we got to do a kid thing. Emperor and Empress want to pop out. 6 of Pentacles want to pop out. 5 of Wands wants to pop out, which is another Leo energy. Bottom of the deck is unconditional love. And then we have desire. Kind of going along astrologically with what's happening for you. Baby making love. Look at that. Baby making love. There's something about a baby for Leo. I'll tell you what. I would like to get away from this baby situation. But we've got this going on. We have a mother and father going on. Okay, she's even pregnant in the picture. And we have the 3 of Cups celebration, good times, announcements, birth announcements really popping out here with the 3 of Cups with all of this. Leo, there may be a pregnancy. However, I don't think it's a wanted pregnancy because we have Queen of Wands, Leo energy in reverse. So there's definitely an unwanted child or an unwanted pregnancy, or maybe in love, that's what you've dealt with. You've dealt with maybe your child being unwanted, or maybe you feel like you were an unwanted child. You know, this could be that forgiving and learning the past. Maybe that affects your relationship today. So you have to take it how it resonates for you. How does this work for you? But there is an unwanted birth, an unwanted child, just an unwanted parenting kind of energy. There's definitely a baby situation around here that causes a little trouble. 5 of Wands, okay? And this is a back and forth. Maybe it's a tug of war. Maybe it's a custody issue. Maybe it's an argument. Maybe it's a fight. But at the end of the day, you get what you give, right? 6 of Pentacles. But somebody's not giving fairly. What's coming to my mind is It's easy to lay down with a woman or, you know, a man, whatever, and create a baby. That's the easy part. The hard part is taking care of this child for the rest of your life and being in that child's life. No, this particular reading is not someone childish. Sorry. It does not work that way in this reading. This is not a childish... I mean, I'm sure someone here could be childish, but they would be childish about a child. This is about a child situation, and I kind of felt it earlier. I was like, I should do a child reading. And then boom, it's like mom and dad popped up with the Emperor and the Empress. When I get these 4 cards, the Emperor, the Empress, the 3 of Cups, and Unconditional Love card about mothering, nurturing, caregiving, and just the vision of the child, it's very hard to ignore, very hard to like put that aside and say, oh, it could be this. That's just reaching for straws. You know what I mean? Like, that's really reaching out there to like get any other story. And I'm not going to lie to anybody in this reading. So for this birthday reading for Leo, it does involve a family at the very least. And it's either you being the child in all of this that affects your relationship today, and, you know, we'll see how that works, or it's you and someone in a relationship that have all this turmoil and strife. I do feel this is a third-party situation. I have 3 cups of love. I have a Queen of Wands, which is often seen as the other woman. And then I have an Empress and an Emperor, which are usually married, okay? Or at least in a major commitment and having a family. There's a family tie here. So I do feel there's a third-party situation. I do feel with the Desire card and the child and the 6 of Pentacles, someone had a child, possibly out of wedlock or just outside of a relationship. Someone had a child, and they are back and forth with their emotions about this woman over here who is raising the child. There's a lot of sexual attraction and sexual energy towards this woman. This woman could be the Queen of Wands. This woman could be a Leo, okay? Or the Emperor had an affair with a Queen of Wands, and the Empress is over here taking care of the child. But someone is definitely paying child support or paying for their karma, paying for their decisions, paying for their choices. And it is a struggle, okay? This is discord. This relationship causes discord in another relationship. So there's definitely the energy of a family that causes issues for another relationship, okay? And this is probably in the past. You know, it could be current for some of you, but a lot of this is probably in the past. Let's get an epiphany card about love. Give me an epiphany card about love. The truth. Give me the truth. Show me the energy of this connection. Okay, so we're going to do 3 cards. Bottom of the deck, hidden desires and intentions. There is secrets and there is hidden desires, okay? The Emperor could be the Empress for some of you, but however it works. The Emperor is definitely keeping some secrets about how he really feels towards this other person. And there is some intentions that were made during the bedroom situation that other people don't know about, and certainly not this other partner, okay? So secrets are just looming here. And what happens with secrets? Karma. I mean, everything's got to come out at some point. We can't just expect these secrets to be kept forever and always. Even bottom of the deck here, we have Ace of Swords in the upright, saying the truth will come out. And the Sword of Justice is very close. This is destruction of lies. This is a light in the dark. This is what you do in the dark will be shouted from the rooftops in broad daylight. Like, people will know. You cannot keep this secret forever. That's karma. You just can't. If this is a secret child, secret love affair that, you know, had this situation go on, then it will be known. Okay. We have Kira, both Leo and Vedic, and yes, he has a relationship. It's affected ours. It's now, but he's more attracted to me. He probably hides something from both of us. Okay, so we have a Leo here that admits this is resonating kind of for her situation, that there is a third party situation and it affects the relationship, obviously. So yeah, if it's not resonating for you, that's probably just not your story. But if it is resonating for you, you know, because it's going to hit home. So just keep that in mind, okay? Let's see what else is going on with love. Oh, we have a reconciliation at hand here, Leo. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This may be causing a lot of upheaval, correct? Correct. There's a relationship around here, but then there's someone else. It's that, you know, that other woman kind of possibility. For some of you, it's men, it's another man, however your situation works. But there is a reconciliation from someone in the past, and I'm sure that's going to stir up some trouble. Okay, let's get an epiphany card with that. These scars and wounds run deep. Leo, this is a relationship that wasn't just, oh yeah, I met you at Starbucks, we had coffee, and, you know, it was a fling. I hope you've had a good life. Nice to see you. Hope I see you again. Bye. It's not that kind of a reconciliation. This reconciliation is something more like all of a sudden you see them, or all of a sudden there's a phone conversation. All of a sudden you hear their voice, or all of a sudden you see them, and these emotions, these passions, and let's just say these hidden desires come rushing back to the surface. And they do get someone very flush. They get someone hot. I'm not talking about just sex, sexual energy. I'm talking about like a rush of emotion that makes your cheeks get red, heated, the blood flow just like, you know, I don't know how to explain that. But that's kind of what this energy is. It's like, wow, did not know I still had those feelings for this person. Did not know I would ever see this person again. Yet here we are, unavoidable. I can't deny the attraction. I can't deny the desires. I can't deny the connection. You know, because this is divinely orchestrated. And you guys have some serious scars and wounds. This relationship runs deep. And that's why it may very well include a child. You know. And there's just the energy of, I didn't know I cared so much about you, but now I kind of realize that. Or you've awakened something inside of me. So Leo, let's just get to the point. You're having feelings about someone in the past. Okay? Absolutely. Let's get to some other cards here. Well, we have the Divine Masculine. Wow, and this is the Divine Masculine side that I picked earlier. That's interesting. This is Emperor, and you've got it 2 times. Emperor, Emperor. The Emperor is usually always the Divine Masculine, and it talks about stability, family, commitment, power, control, ownership of land, ownership of property, head of household, the boss, okay? And we have it here again. So we definitely have someone, and Leo energy is very much seen in the Emperor. Emperor is very often seen as Leo. Divine Masculine is very much seen as Leo also. Really representing that hardcore masculinity. Let's get the next card here. We have Trust. More candles. I do feel there's something around here about candle magic. So maybe this person does candle magic, or maybe this person has had candle magic done on them. Or maybe this person has had candle magic done for them. But someone here watching this reading or about this reading is involved in candle magic. Someone has lit a candle for this person or in this person's name in the past. And there might be an energy about something reaping, because we're in Virgo, which is the reaping and the harvest of everything that's been done this year previously. So there is a harvest and a reaping from some kind of previous candle magic that maybe took a good long while to show itself and bring any kind of results. Huh. So that's interesting. Another epiphany card is setting clear boundaries. So someone's kind of saying, back off. Don't come any closer. There's a perimeter here. I can't talk to you as much as I used to. I can't see you. I can't come over there. We can't get back into this communication. We can't start talking. But oh, the desire keeps creeping back up. Lusty a little bit. And it's like, as soon as you hang up, you start thinking about that person and it starts heating up again, right? You just start feeling it and you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to think about this person, but I can't help it, you know, because look at what's in the house of bed pleasures for Leo, or at least in that placement, the representation of marital bed pleasures and, you know, sexual gratification, desires, fantasies, dreams. You're going to have that Mercury, Mars, and Sun and Venus over there together, really shining a flashlight on passions and desires with Venus, creativity even with Venus. And Mercury's about, you know, being a little bit more upbeat, having more ideas, wanting to communicate, wanting to engage in that energy. And then Mars is like, yes, let's conquer. Let's conquer this. I want this, you know. The king is in the same house with Mars. So, you know, the sun's like, yes, I want this. I want to go after these things. And Mars is like, whatever you say, my king. And so he builds up this desire in you. And Mars really represents that passionate fire to go towards something. Let's just say temptation. Temptation and lust and desire. It's very much Mars. So yeah, you're very driven. But I see that you're setting clear boundaries for yourself and clear boundaries for this person in the past, because you don't want it to interfere with your relationship. Or if this is reversed, someone's setting clear boundaries on you, Leo, because they don't want it to interfere with their connection. But the truth is, and I think you're well aware of the truth, they are definitely keeping under wraps and hiding how much they desire you. They desire you. They can't deny it. Let's get some more masculine energy here. Refreshing. This connection, this past reconciliation is very refreshing in their life. If you guys have ever smelt the refreshing smell of lilac, you know what I'm talking about. And that's why I picked this picture. Lilac is my favorite flower in the whole world. And it's a shame it only lasts for a couple weeks. Well, where I'm at. I don't know about everybody else, but a couple weeks, the blooms will stay on the bush. But the desire is quick, you know. It's like, this is refreshing. It's needed. It's wanted. It feels good to have this pleasure, you know, ignite in this center of your life. Feels good. Some of you guys might have had a long dry spell. Now, keep in mind, some of these readings, it takes a little while for it to show up in your life. I just got a confirmation from Transformation Queen on a reading I did a while ago, months ago, even before I got sick. And she said, this is resonating for me now. And it's like 8 weeks later. Or she had just started experiencing that reading. And it was months ago. So please go back into my playlist or my videos section and review my videos. There may be titles, readings that pop up and resonate with your current situation. And I am asking you to go back and watch those videos, the ones that catch you, because there might be a message that is happening for you right now, okay? Or you're just about to get into it. These readings are just energy. They're timeless. We have loops in time. We have cycles. We have a lot of readings that can resonate at different times by the energy of calling it to you for your life path and what's happening. So this reading may not be happening right now. But this reading may be happening in a couple weeks or even a couple months. Or maybe it might have even happened recently already ago. So please understand that, you know, we have that kind of flexibility. Don't just watch a reading and go, oh, that's not for me. You know, I got a tarot reading done on me a long time ago, foreshadowing some events that were not taking place at the time, but took place about, gosh, 8 years later, you know, 7 to 8 years later. And I did not want to believe that tarot reader. She was a very gifted tarot reader. She had a really nice office. It was in person. It wasn't even over video. It was in person. And I visited her pretty often, but I visited her this one time and she foreshadowed another child with another person, described what the person would look like, what my child would look like, what sex my child would be, and that it would be a true love, a very important relationship that would come over me. And I did not want to believe her at the time because I was really into a relationship with my oldest kid's father. Our children were very young. They were toddlers. We were having some trouble in our relationship, and that seemed so far-fetched for me. That was like ridiculous. And I was like, this is the most ridiculous reading I've ever heard. It's completely not true, not even close. I would never be with anybody else. I'm completely devoted to this person through thick and thin, whether there's infidelity or not. We're going to work our way through this. There will never be anyone else. She doesn't know me. She doesn't know that when I have children, I'm not going anywhere. You know, very determined. And I just thought she was full of crap because I knew myself at that time. I thought I knew myself. And I did know myself at that time, but I did not see myself changed, evolved, transformed, a whole different being. I didn't know that person in the future. And sure enough, every single event happened. Every single event that she described. She even said the other woman was going to have red hair. And she did. It was dyed. It was not a natural red hair. But when I finally met up with that woman, she had gotten a box of color and she had done some red dye on her hair. So total foreshadowing. And that didn't happen for years. But I always remembered that reading. So I know this isn't exactly a personal reading for you. It's a general for the Leos. But please take what resonates. Please understand if something touches you and you feel like it's for you, it is for you. And please understand that these events may take place years later. They may be taking place now. You know, depends. But that's just something I want to share with you guys. Okay. So anyways, there's a kid situation here. There's third-party situation here. There's a reconciliation here in this reading with someone in the past. Where I think these emotions and feelings run deep. There's also some kind of with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the setting clear boundaries, there's a kind of rejection of this energy. So somebody is definitely trying to deny their feelings. Or let's just say deny their desires. I think they know their feelings, but their desires are running wild and they're not just going to pounce on somebody, are you, Leo? You're not just going to go pounce on someone because you want them. I think you have a little bit more manners than that. You're keeping these desires to yourself. Okay. Let's get into the feminine energy here. Feminine Leo, looks like you deserve an apology. Or you're asking for an apology. Okay. We also have unsure. The person that's supposed to give you an apology is not really sure they're going to give you an apology. There's an energy of loyalty. So we have a feminine Leo and Leos are very loyal people. We have a feminine Leo that's like, you owe me an apology. You hurt me. You hurt me really bad. We shared a very intense relationship, maybe even possibly had a family or created something together here. And, you know, you had an affair, or you chose someone else, or you were involved and didn't tell me, or you left me behind and got more serious with someone else, and I deserved that commitment. I deserved that ring. I deserved that relationship. I deserve an apology. And I really feel like for the feminine Leo, the feminine's like, I deserve that. And I really do wish we had some karma, some reciprocity here, where this person comes back from the past to be loyal to me and tell me how they feel and express and at least apologize. So we have a feminine Leo that's like, you owe me an apology for whatever the hell went on back there. Let's get some more energy. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Sometimes our lives are not what they're cracked up to be, what we crack them up to be, what we try to make them. The universe is like, I know this isn't the story you wanted. I know this isn't the love story you thought you'd ever even deal with. And I know this is far from perfect. But the connection that you share with this person is worth waiting for. And it's all about divine timing. The Epiphany card says, rest and recovery before a restart. Now, I'm already feeling the energy like you guys are. Reconciliation and restart. This is a re-re. You know, you guys know what I mean by re-re. Like re-re, we got to re-re everything. And guess what? Mercury is going into retrograde September 27th. So this may happen soon. It may not be happening now. But even before Mercury goes into retrograde fully, we can start to feel the effects. And by the way, whenever Mercury goes into retrograde in its own sign, I believe you feel the effects sooner. 2 to 3 weeks sooner, okay, than you normally would. Because it's going to be in retrograde in Virgo in its own sign. If you don't believe that, if you're like, I follow tropical astrology and it says that it's going into retrograde in Libra, bullshit. Get out your phone, download the app Skyview, or if you have a telescope and you know your constellations, get out there and look for yourself. Do your homework. Be smart. Don't just be a follower. That's what the news and the media does to people every day. Follow, follow, follow. You listen blindly without checking. Get Skyview. It's very easy. Point that little puppy up towards the sky, wherever you see it, and you will see in the Skyview through your app, through your camera, where the planets are at, in what constellation. You'll see it. You'll see it for yourself. It is going into retrograde in Mercury, okay? And you will also see Venus, Mercury, and Mars and Sun together. Now, Virgo is one of the longest, biggest zodiac signs in our solar system that we follow. You'll notice even Vedic sidereal, a lot of Vedic sidereal teachers and astrologers and programs follow a system where it's 28 degrees per sign, which doesn't really make sense scientifically. You'll see in Western astrology the same. Every 28 days. They divide it up perfectly. And perfectly, how do you say, like a pie cut in perfect pieces? They want to divide it evenly. But actually, sidereally, and this is, you know, even more so than Vedic, just true sidereal astrology. Virgo and Pisces are extremely large. So Leo's like this tiny, you know, little. And Libra's tiny. Aries is tiny, these tiny little sectors. And then you get like, boom, this much of Virgo, like huge, which is longer than 28 days. It's just really long. By the time the planets move through Virgo, it's like forever. And then you have Pisces, which is the same. It takes forever to move through Pisces. So if we follow sidereal, even away from Vedic and tropical, I tell you what, it's going to be there for a while. It's going to be there for a good long minute. Good long minute. So just get out that app, like I said, Skyview, and you'll be able to follow it by yourself without anyone telling you where the planets are and keeping up with it. Just follow it yourself, stargaze, you know. The reason I'm harping on that, Leo, is because your energy that we're talking about today is going to be here for a long time. You're going to be feeling this for at least a couple months from now. Like this is a good long, 40 to 60 day period that this energy is going to be stuck in this. So it's not going to be a quick passing. It's not going to be a little boop, 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 boop. We pass through it. This is going to sit. It's going to marinate. So get well settled in this reading, because if this resonates for you, this is going to be in your face longer than you would like it to be in your face. So we're going to get more into it, but I just wanted to give you that fair warning that this person from the past is going to be around pretty intensely for at least a couple months, and these scars and these wounds that run so deep are going to be needing some healing. They are in the sign of Virgo, which is a sign of healing, and you do have rest and recovery before a restart. So justice is going to come in with Libra when it's time. When those planets kind of move, when Mercury moves into Libra, I do think that you're going to be having a new beginning in your life, Leo. But this feminine, whoever this feminine is, this divine feminine in your life, she really wants an apology. And she's not even very sure that you're going to give it to her or him, because you have the loyalty card. And this person feels like you are very loyal to the commitment you're in, either because of children or marriage or, just promises being made. And there is an energy where someone is setting clear boundaries. Whether it's the feminine or you, someone's saying, hey, I've got to deny myself, my urges, my desires, my temptations. So, all right, that's that. Let's get a message. Let's get a divine masculine message. Emperor, what do you want to say? And then we'll get one from the Empress. I talk to you all the time. I express everything I feel. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me hold this together. I talk to you all the time. I express everything I feel and desire as if you were here. So in secret, this person does this behind closed doors, in the shower, in the car, in dreams, at work. This person, this emperor, this divine masculine energy, secretly does express physically, emotionally, how they feel and how they desire their divine feminine. So there is a lot of expression in the spiritual realm, okay, in the subconscious realm. So DM's like, yes, I am doing this. Bottom of the deck, I will always forgive the mistakes you make. I hope you forgive mine. And then I'll be calling you soon. Leave the phone on. Wants to pop out. This, I will always forgive the mistakes you make, is an energy of this card. Whoops. Forgiving and learning. The masculine's like, I forgive and I've learned from the past. And I hope that you can forgive and learn with me from the past. So this card really pops up strongly for the Leo energy in love, okay? Let's get a confession from the feminine. Can't find those cards, but you know what's really calling me is the heal yourself oracles. So I guess the feminine wants to give a message about what she's been suffering with and needing to heal from. Yes? Scared about what? Videos?
Insidious.
Oh, insidious? Okay. Well, please put on Winnie the Pooh.
It isn't.
Okay, there's nothing to be scared of. Well, you can stay here with me if you want. Okay. All right. So, guys, I'm going to shuffle this. Let's get a message from the feminine. Give me a message from the feminine energy for Leo. Feminine energy for Leo. Definitely this one. Bottom of the deck, self-sabotage. The feminine says, I've been purposely ruining our connection. I'm scared. I'm scared about our connection. I'm scared about the reconciliation. I am setting clear boundaries. I'm stopping myself from feeling anything here because maybe I do have a family history of pain and suffering and separation. Maybe I do have a past that's full of scars and deep wounds. Okay? Maybe I am making this difficult because all I've seen is difficulty. So I am going to sabotage this connection. Even if we get into contact again, the feminine's like, I really feel like sabotaging it, which is this Queen of Wands in reverse. You know, I don't want to go after what I feel because I don't trust it. And maybe that's why this trust card is here in the masculine. Masculine's like, trust me. But the feminine's like, no, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. And, you know, maybe the feminine feels like the masculine's going to sabotage it. Let's see what's sitting here. It just sat there. That's weird. Please don't give yourself to anyone else. I can feel you, and it tears me apart. Even knowing it's a possibility, I could lose you forever. So the feminine is not happy about sharing the masculine with the Empress or the Queen of Wands in reverse, whoever that is, the third party. Okay, the divine feminine's like, I don't like that, and I don't want to share you, and I'm pissed that I ever had to. I'm working. If you want to be in here, be quiet. What?
The phone.
What?
The phone. Fails. I'll turn it down.
The extra one is upstairs on my nightstand. The one that you talked to your daddy on.
I'm scared to go down.
Stop it. It's broad daylight.
I'm serious.
Stop. That's not real. Now you go up there on that nightstand. You need to knock it off. It's broad daylight. Stop. Go on. You'll be fine. Do you want my magic wand? Do you want it? Do you want it so it keeps away dark things? Do you want it? No? Okay, well go on. Well, go get your brother and sister. They're up there. Sorry, guys. He's in a fearful stage right now. Let's go ahead and get the Divine Feminine card that came out representing a confession to the masculine about what's been going on with her or him. Courage. So the Divine Feminine has been working through getting through a fear. Okay? That sabotage and courage, definitely say there's a big fear. excuse me. Oh, one more, I think I feel. Now, part of the sign of Leo is courage. Leos are supposed to represent courage because the sun rules the sign of Leo, and the sun is courageous. The sun is brave. The sun is where people feel they have their power. So this person is like, I'm really, really working on that. I want to talk to you. I want to reach out. I want to restart, but I'm scared. I'm unsure. You know, I've been hurt before. I don't know if I'm going to be hurt again. I can't take infidelity. I can't take lies or deception. And in order to prevent myself from ever having to deal with that, I will sabotage my connection just so I don't go through that kind of hell anymore. So the feminine is really scared, Leo. The feminine in this picture, whoever this person is in your scenario, is terrified of the connection with you because they do not ever want to be hurt again. Really, honestly, this person is backing off. And let's read this. Courage requires you to fearlessly stride ahead despite the challenges you're experiencing. Whether you're afraid of success or failure, you cannot stay where you are. And let me help him get on the phone here. Which one do you want?
Wait a few.
Okay.
Trolley fingers.
Okay.
You're a good mom.
I think you're a good boy.
You're a good mom.
I love you.
Love you.
Okay. Will it resonate with Leo rising too? Of course. This is for Leo's sun, moon, ascendant rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Because you have to see how this reading is going to resonate for you. The moon is how you feel about this. If you're a Leo moon, this is how you're feeling about your connection. Whether you're dating a Leo or you are a Leo, doesn't really matter. If you have a Leo moon, this is how you're feeling about your connection. If you have a Leo rising or ascendant, this is what you're going through in your life, and this is what people see. This is what you see. This is your karmas. If it's a Leo sun, then this is what you're experiencing internally. And you also have to go through this connection because this is part of your path. If it's a Leo Venus, then this means this is the energy of your marriages, your connections, your relationships. This is what's going on with your Leo Venus relationships. Doesn't matter if anyone's a Leo or not. If you have a Leo Venus or someone has a Leo Venus, this is what the relationship looks like, regardless of the sun signs or moon or rising. Regardless, if it's a Leo Venus. And if it's a Leo Jupiter, it means that this is representing your husband, your spouse, your father of your children. And this is what he's going through. Okay? And this is the lessons you're learning from him. Okay? And it has to be a man. It has to be a father, and it has to be a husband. Because that's what Jupiter represents in a woman's chart. If a man follows a Jupiter, it doesn't really mean anything except possibly his lessons about love. Or being a teacher or an advice giver to others about this. You can also, for a male-on-male relationship, look at a Mars Leo. For a male-on-male, this would be your partner. This would be your sexual connection with a partner. Could be that situation. For a female-to-female lesbian relationship, then you'd have to look at Venus. But even if you're heterosexual or homosexual, doesn't really matter. Venus does represent love. So that should just go for everybody. But see what resonates for you and how you see this situation for your reading. Okay? So anyways, the feminine side of this story is dealing with fear and is having to work their way through courage. Whether they're afraid of success or failure, they've been sabotaging. They know they can't stay where they are. They need to make a decision. The feminine says, you know, on her behalf, she needs to move forward with a belief and trust, with boldness, with courage. But she doesn't trust that much because of her past. She needs to give it her all, no matter the outcome. despite about what she's been telling herself. Is she ready for a new adventure and another chance to prove that what she has is true and to take this challenge and face this? She needs to maybe stop investing in limitations, lack mentality, and dysfunction. Heal those past wounds. Remember, these are scars and wounds that run very, very deep. Okay? Every blessing has a challenge, and every challenge contains a blessing. Are you ready to explore both? Whilst there may be difficult moments ahead, keep positive and believe that everything is going to work out for the best. The feminine Leo energy is being asked to gather the courage to be who they truly are and to stand strong for their convictions. Now, because this is a third-party situation and I don't want to leave you guys stressed and confused, I will give some clarity on 2 females and 2 males, meaning I will give you clarity right now on the other woman as the Leo woman. And I will give you clarity on the Leo woman who is the main woman. And I may even give you clarity on the person who's being cheated on or had to deal with some kind of infidelity, and the person that is part of the triangle, that is the one that kind of intruded or got brought in unwillingly. So let's get a look at those kinds of situations. I'm going to use a different tarot for that because I know you guys have a lot of different situations. And I will look at a male perspective also because I know some of you men are dealing with a woman and it's kind of reversed. So let's just see. I'll use tarot familiars. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the Leo feminine. Male or female doesn't matter, but the Leo feminine. Yeah, let's not do a male side because that's really confusing. If you're a man and this is reversed, you're a man and you feel like you're feminine, then just let it resonate. Okay? If you're a woman and you feel like you're the feminine, let it resonate. Just reverse the situation for yourself, okay? Regardless of gender. Show me the person who feels hurt and intruded upon. Show me the person who feels hurt and intruded upon. That needs justice. That needs an apology. Okay. What? What is it?
Cartoon 1904.
What?
Cartoon 1904.
I thought you wanted Winnie the Pooh.
I changed my mind.
You changed your mind. Okay, so what do you want now?
Cartoon 1904.
Okay,
I'll be waiting for Winnie the Pooh again. I know.
1994?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where you get your information from.
I don't know what it's actually called, but...
Don't buy anything. Wait. Go on. Okay. So this is the one that feels they deserve an apology, that they were intruded upon. They're scared. The divine feminine, okay? She needs to know why, you know, she's self-sabotaging, and she can be a he.